Hello, this is Latrina. I spoke to Stephanie earlier today and promised to send your company, Country Termite and Pest Control, a personalized video with some tips and tricks that you can use to improve your online presence. So this is the video. As I mentioned to Stephanie, it will be short and sweet, but hopefully we'll have some information that you can use and put into place immediately to start getting more traffic to your website. Even though there's no selling in this video, it would be really helpful to me if you can provide maybe 1 or 2 lines of feedback. If you found it to be helpful, that's good to know. If you found it wasn't helpful, that's also good to know. So let me know afterwards, and that information I can use to improve my videos and make sure that I'm providing a service to businesses. So let's get started. What I'll be covering in this short video is content, backlinks, and citations and how they are important with getting ranking in Google. Content is anything on your website that has words, images, videos, or other media, and it's important to have sufficient content in order to get the relevant keywords onto your website. Ideally, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. This isn't etched in stone, however, because Google uses other factors to rank as well. But if you have at least 1,500 words on your home page and have sufficient content on your back pages, it does help you tremendously with ranking with Google, as you will be perceived as the expert in your field. Citations are things you find in directories, such as Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages. There's an example right there on the screen. It's essentially just a listing of your business with the business name, the address, the phone number. You want to get as many of these on the internet or even more than your competitors, again, for ranking purposes with Google. Then finally, there are backlinks, which are the placement of your website address on other websites. If, for example, you have a Facebook page or Yelp or Yellow Pages, these are considered backlinks, and they help to direct traffic to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular in the sight of Google your website becomes. Google places high emphasis on how many backlinks your website has. So you want to get as many as you can, but not all at once. You want to gradually add them and gradually increase your website traffic in return. One thing I caution businesses about is that not all backlinks are created equal. So if you're in the termite and pest control, you wouldn't want to place backlinks on like beauty salon pages or pizza restaurants because they're not appropriate and they're not relevant to the work that you do. So let's take a look at your website. So one thing I would say is that your website is very neat and organized. I do notice that you don't have very much content on your homepage. As I mentioned earlier, Google really likes to see a lot of content on the homepage, at least 1,500 words. So I would recommend that you build out the homepage a little bit better. It sounds like a lot of work, but it's really not if if you're talking about things that are passionate for you or things that are really important about your business. You'll find it easy to come up with the 1,500 words. And not only that, it will make your website look more legitimate, and Google likes that. So it will be worth the time and effort to go ahead and add more content to your homepage. The other thing I notice about your website that you do is you save your images with relevant keywords like mouse problems, Loudon. That's actually really a great practice to do. Most websites forget about their images and don't place relevant keywords on the images. The thing that people forget is that Google is crawling their websites constantly and not only looking at the content, but they're looking at the images as well. So if you have keywords that have if you have images with relevant keywords, that puts you at an advantage. So when I look for pest control in Northern Virginia, these are the top 3 pest control companies that appear. I know you service other areas as well, but I wanted to look at Northern Virginia because you seem to service that area quite a bit. So the area that we're looking at is called the Google Map Pack. What they do is they rank their top 3 and they place them in this area. And it's limited usually to 3 businesses. The good thing about the map pack and being located in this section of Google is that 30 to 40% of the clicks that occur on Google happen right here in this particular section. So by making the changes that I've recommended, it gives you a better opportunity, a better chance to be ranked in this map pack section. The other areas of Google that are important are the first and second pages. Most people don't go beyond the second page when they're looking for services or products. So if you're not in the map pack, you at least want to get ranked high enough so that you're on the first or second page. And I didn't see your company there. But again, not to be discouraged. This is something that you can fix and work on gradually increasing your ranking with Google. So finally, if we look at the data that we have here, your popularity between 1 and 100 with Google is a 12. You have currently 51 backlinks and 18 referring domains. I would recommend you continue to add or create more backlinks. At one time, you had 226. You're now down to 51 and recently lost 3. So you want to continue to add these as much as you can, periodically. I wouldn't try to add like 1,000 of them at once. Google will automatically suspend an account that looks suspicious like that if they have added suddenly a huge boatload of backlinks. But this is something you can gradually improve over time. Same thing with referring domains. You'd want to get more. You had 66. You have 18 right now. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. You have 18, so you'd want to increase that as well. I will say you do have a healthy amount of organic keywords. If we look at the keywords that you're using, they seem to be pretty diverse and provide an accurate description of the services that you provide. I would just make sure you have all of the cities and areas represented in your list and all of the different types of pests, especially the ones that are your highest paying services. So termite treatment is your highest one. You're going to want to make sure you have all kinds of information in there about termites and treating them, and making sure you cover all of the demographics as well, because the more organic traffic or keywords you have, the more organic traffic you will get, the more people coming to your website, and as a result, more customers. So that's it. I have gone a little bit longer than I intended, but I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you much success. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I can clarify anything I mentioned here in the video. Otherwise, take care, and thank you for your time. Bye.